So we have a Porsche GT3 RS here. You know, I already have too many Porsches. Let me count. 6, 7, 7, I think. So I wasn't really going to buy one because Porsches just aren't that sexy to girls. Only dudes care about Porsches. That's what I believe. So after buying 7 of them, I thought may as well buy more Ferraris or Lambos or Koenigseggs or Bugattis. But I saw someone make a YouTube video about how difficult it is to get hold of a GT3 RS, and he was complaining that he was going into the Porsche dealers and they wouldn't give him one. Losers. So I called Porsche to give me one. They're like, yeah, sir, yeah. Will you do a video on it? Please, please, you're the most famous man in the world. Please take one. It's like, sure. So here we are. GT3 RS, mine's obviously special, different than everyone else's. When it came, because these are primarily track cars, I understand, it was lots of plastic. This was all plastic, which offended me in my heart because I'm not gay. So I had to change it all to carbon. So every single piece of plastic has been replaced with carbon. So the car was, I should probably know how much the car was. Don't have a fucking clue. You know, when your bank account's so large, like if you have like $11.4 million in your random one of your accounts and then they take 300, 400, 500 grand off it, it looks the same. I don't know how much it cost. And then I put another like 60 grand of carbon on it. So it's all carbon. We're gonna take it out and see what it can do. It generates double the downforce of the old one at 117 miles per hour, I believe. Also has this cool hydraulic wing on the back. So you have the big wing here, but there's hydraulics involved, which can adjust the wing angle. Sure, that does something. We're gonna find out. And GT3 RSs, Porsches in general, especially the GT3 RS, is not that quick in a straight line. You make up the time on the corners. So I want to race my friend in his Huracan, which is a car which handles very well and is also pretty quick in a straight line. And I want to see, because the Huracan's no doubt faster than the Porsche, I want to see if the Porsche can be fast enough on the corners to make up for the fact that the Huracan's faster in a straight line. That's what today's video is all about. And while I do it, I may as well give you a review of the GT3 RS. So this is Andrew Tate's car review. Let's go. So I just turned her on. Welcome, you're currently logged in as a guest, your Porsche ID, account. Why is everything the Matrix? Why can't I just have a fucking car? Why do I need an account that knows everything, how many bitches I'm fucking, and knows my whole life? Continue as guest. I'm a guest. Privacy mode. Your vehicle's currently in privacy mode. To fully activate all functions and the associated data transfer, privacy mode must be deactivated. Data is transferred from your vehicle to Porsche and selected partner companies. What the fuck is this? I just want to drive my car. So what, if I use the voice command, it ends up in fucking GCHQ? So they can analyze my voice for racism and put me in jail? Fucking privacy mode, fuck you. You did not deactivate privacy mode. Only safety relevant and legally required services and associated data transfer remain active. Okay. It tried very hard to make me make an account and very hard to make me agree to sending all the information they want to Porsche. I don't know what the fuck they wanted. That's Apple CarPlay. Got a bunch of other stuff here. Air conditioning, sport chrono. We need air conditioning. It's hot. Hot as a motherfucker. But air conditioning's down here. I don't know what this actually does. Cool. So we can go through the whole fucking infotainment system, but that would be gay. Everyone just uses Apple CarPlay nowadays, don't they? I'm already offended by this car. Trying to make me do gay shit, like tell them everything. So the first thing you'll notice when you get in this car, besides the fact they want to own your blood, which I'll never do, staying a guest forever. Oh, that's Andrew Tate's car. Send the virus. Make the brakes stop working. Laugh. You can laugh if you want. That's the exact kind of shit they do to me. Oh, that's Andrew Tate's car there. Get him. Fuck you. I'm a guest. Suck my balls. That's right, Porsche. You gave me a GT3 RS. If you want me to make a video, I'm making a video now. Suck my fucking balls. Suck my balls, Porsche. You're not going to upload your fucking virus into my car. I'm a guest. You're going to have to upload it into all the guest accounts trying to get me so that innocents die along with me. I'm not going by my fucking self. Suck my balls, faggots. Fuck you. So right now we're in normal manual. There's a speed bump here. Let's see how annoyingly stiff the suspension is. Meh, it's not that bad. On the V12 Vantage I had is actually stiffer than this. Right? Okay, it is kind of bad. It's very stiff. It is a race car. There is one cool feature, I'll admit, even though it is kind of matrixy. If you ever raise the front end anywhere, you can save that location on the map. So every time you go to that location, the front end raises. So if there's a bump on your road and you raise the front end, it will say save. So when you next approach that bump, it automatically raises the front end. That's kind of cool. I'll admit that's kind of cool. So yeah, here's what I'm supposed to say. Yeah, it's pretty civilized in automatic and normal mode. It's not that hard to drive. Like all the dorks say. I mean, yeah, it's in fucking automatic normal. How crazy can it be? A Bugatti's easy to drive in automatic normal, unless you're a girl. Of course, it's easy to drive, but the suspension's still very stiff. But then who would buy a GT3 RS and complain that the suspension's too stiff? Probably the same kind of faggot who makes a Porsche count. Fucking nerds. Well, actually, it's bad for my back. Of course it is. It's a fucking race car. Speaking of that, the seat, not particularly comfortable. Can't adjust it. It's like locked, so I can't adjust it anyway besides forward and backwards. If I had to do a long road trip in this car, it'd probably hurt my back, yeah. This is a track car. It's a race car. If I had to drive from here in Romania back to England, well, first they put me in jail because they're out to get me, but besides that, I go to jail with a fucking bad back. So I guess that's insult to injury. Be a fun drive on the way, though. You know? Race around the mountains. So we're going to soon take this out of gay mode and put it in ultra super duper race. And anyone with balls drives their cars like that all the time. Rain, snow, hurricane, tornado, race. I guess the only real question left is how the fuck do you put this car into race? Because unlike my other Porsches, because I have a GT4 RS, I have a 911 Turbo S Tech R, I have a Carrera 4S, I have two GT4 RSs. I can't remember. This is the only one with all these dials here. So we have 4 dials here that do 4 different things. We have drive mode, we have an ESC dial, we have a PTV dial, we have a PASM dial. Although I have 60-something cars, and although I love to drive, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I have a fucking clue what any of this does. Now, I could look it up. Maybe if I got a Porsche account, they would download it directly into my fucking brain. My brain stem would upload. Oh, yes, this is the possum button. I'd start talking in fucking German. But I refuse to do that. So I have no idea what any of this shit does. So what we're going to do is try and find out. But yeah, so I've got the manual here, which is cool. Apple CarPlay basically ticks off all the navigation. And what else do you need? Fucking infotainment's all gay shit. Here, if I switch here through the different things, there's something called track mode. I don't know if you can see this. It says track. Press to show track mode, which changes the infotainment to track mode. So let's do that. So here I can choose performance, power, gear shift assist. That's kind of cool. So when I need to change gear, it's going to flash blue for me. That's nice. DRS ready. You can see here, drag reduction system ready. If I press this, it activates the DRS system, which is doing something to adjust the... Did you just overtake me, you little bitch?